to make homemade soy milk. This is my second time to make homemade soy milk, and so still figuring out the recipe. Last time I put too much vanilla, it was a little strong. It was a little thick as well, and so I'm going to try to kind of fix those things. Also, I'm trying to get rid of a little bit of the more of the beany taste from the soy. So I already have my soybeans here. The soybeans I got were soybeans that were split in half. That's how I get them here. They come in a bag. They're pretty cheap. And what happened, I noticed, is that they don't have the skins on them. I don't have to take the skins off because they're already split in half. So I've been soaking these for about 2 days, I believe, since the last time I made soy milk. And so they've been soaking for a long time. Okay, so I'm going to dump my soybeans with the water I've been soaking them in right into the pot here. And I'm probably going to put a lot more water in there as well. I'm going to let it go for a little bit more and wait till it actually boils, and then maybe let it boil for about 5 to 10 minutes to see if we can get out more of that beany taste. We're putting water in here, and I'm mixing the soybeans around. They're still warm, but they're not hot enough, too hot where I can't put my hands in there. So as you can see, they're still pretty hard actually. They're not soft. I boiled them for like 5 minutes. And I really just want to rinse them off well. And then rinsing them off again. I'm probably going to do it a couple times, almost like you do before you make steamed rice. I have 2 cups of soybeans. I'm going to fill up the water to about 5 cups of water. I'm sorry, 5 cups altogether. So I guess that would be 3 cups water, 2 cups soybeans. I'm going to see how that comes out. Put the cover on. And I'm going to make sure this is on well so it doesn't spill everywhere. All right. And then we're going to blend. Alright, looks like it's pretty creamy. I don't see too many pieces in there anymore. Now we're going to go ahead and squeeze this out with a cheesecloth. So I have my cheesecloth nicely folded up, and I'm probably going to do 4, maybe if I can. Yeah. So I think 4 times a layer, 4 times is what I have. So I have my soy milk here. I'm going to see if I can make this so it doesn't fall in there. So I'm just going to pour it in. I'm going to squeeze this out, and it's actually pretty good. And you want to make sure with the cheesecloth, at least, you don't squeeze really hard. I was like He-Man, and I was like, yeah, I need to squeeze really hard to get all this stuff out. And that was dumb, because it just it went through the cheesecloth. Okay, so now you want to empty out the okara, as it were. You can see, this is how okara looks. Okay, so I have my bowl of finished soy milk here. I finished off all of my soybeans, and that's all the okara that I have left over that I will just put in the fridge for now. But I do just want to make sure this is all nicely strained out. And last but not least, any residual leftover stuff. There it is, that's what I was talking about. All that stuff, if you can see, right in the pot there. That's the stuff that I don't necessarily want in my soy milk. So I have my soy milk on a very low simmer heat. You can see the consistency of it. It tends, I believe, to get a little thicker as you cook it and then as it cools. I'm going to add some salt. Salt gives soy milk a little bit of a flavor. So salt and then a little bit of sugar. So I'm putting in, I actually don't know what the measurement of this is, but I'm putting about that much in. We'll see here how that comes out. We're gonna simmer this for 1 hour on a very low heat, simmer heat, stirring occasionally. Okay, so I have boiled this or simmered it for about an hour, actually a little over an hour. And so I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the heat. I'm going to cover it and just let it sit for a while to cool down. And then I'm going to put it in the container and cool it. So this is the homemade soy milk. And I think I actually got it perfect. There's enough salt in there where it's not, you can't taste the salt, it's not salty. There's enough sugar where there's a sweetness, but it's not too sweet. And it's thick enough where it's not too thick, but also not too thin. So I think it came out really good. So thumbs up on that one.